Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you're new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you. So today's video, I was super excited to get my hands on this. It is not new, it's been out for a little bit, but I love The Ordinary. I love their skincare, a lot of the serums that I use. I will link down below the ones that I have currently used and loved. So I was super excited to try their serum foundation, also because I like lightweight foundations, so I thought this would be like perfect for me. They do have another one, which when I was reading the reviews seemed to suit everyone's skin the same as the serum one. Like they didn't really see a difference between the two. So I figured I would just try the serum one. I want to say it's below $7, so it's like super affordable. And I was so excited, hoping that this would be a phenomenal product. So I'm going to go through my thoughts on it as I apply it and tell you more about it. Right now, what I have on my skin is my CeraVe PM lotion. I use the PM because I do not like the sunscreen in the AM version, because I use my favorite sunscreen, because anytime there's sunscreen in a lotion, it doesn't give you enough sunscreen anyway. So I'll link my favorite sunscreen down below as well. All right, so let's talk about this serum foundation. I got in the shade 1.1N, which is supposed to have like silver flecks in it. It doesn't. You can't like see the silver flecks or anything like that. I'm gonna go ahead, and it is a pump, so it is definitely travel friendly. It is runny, as a serum foundation you would assume would be. Now I will tell you, I've tried it with a brush, I've tried it with sponge, and my favorite application for this, if you want to pick it up to try it, is definitely my fingers. So I am not usually one that likes using my fingers to apply foundation, but this one I feel like works the best using fingers, in my preference. It feels silky smooth. I mean, it does. To your fingertips, it feels so nice. It's like you're just putting on a really lightweight serum moisturizer. All right, this shade, as you can see, I just did my cheek here, blends right into my skin tone. It is a little bit light for my skin tone right now, but it is a pretty good match as well. So if you have a skin tone similar to mine, if you want to pick it up, I would say this is a good shade to try it in. All right, so I feel like putting it on with your fingers is kind of messy, but I feel like it looks the best. I also feel like it takes a little bit more blending to make sure that you get it everywhere. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I got it everywhere. It gives a light coverage, light to medium, leaning more towards the light. I will tell you, when you first put it on, it looks pretty. I mean, if you look at it, it just looks like I have just a natural kind of lit within, not too dewy, but just a little bit of a dewy look to it. I will tell you though, as I'm putting on my makeup throughout the day, I did not like the way that this sits on my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Laura Mercier powder to set underneath my eyes, just using my Real Techniques brush. It settled in to my forehead line here, which I know that it's a really deep line, but I have other foundations like my Neutrogena Hydro Boost tint that does not do that. And also some of the Tarte foundations that I tried recently do not do that. So even though this one is only $7, which is a really good deal, it would not be my go-to. So I was kind of, to be honest with you, overall bummed. So here is the Bare Minerals palette that I've been using in every single video lately. Seriously, if you've not picked this up, grab it before they're gone, because it was a holiday palette. It has 2 blushes and the rest are eyeshadows. They are so pigmented. Just use my Real Techniques brush to put on the blush on the brush. But I have to tell you, like, I'm not really a huge fan of the foundation. I just, throughout the day, like when I first put it on, I was like, oh, this is pretty. Like I can work with it. Like I said, I tried it with a brush. I tried it with different moisturizers underneath. I tried it with a sponge, which is usually my go-to. And throughout the day, like 5 hours in or so, I didn't like the way it's setting. Like it's already starting to. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, of course you can see the line, but it is like already in the line. Like I can see it in the line. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use like this pinkish color. So, I mean, I wouldn't say that, you know, if you're looking for something that's affordable and something that's lightweight, that maybe you just want to even out your skin tone and you're just going out to run errands, like that it would be suitable for this. And on your skin, if you don't have these deep forehead lines, you might absolutely love it. Because everybody's skin types are completely different, and I know things perform differently on different people. It's just, it does not suit my skin. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do this color and this color mixed to do underneath my eyebrow. So I was kind of bummed. I was really hoping that I found something, because even though I love the Neutrogena Hydro Boost tint, it is, you know, close to $12. Not that that's super expensive in foundation land, but just that this is $7. So if this would work, that would have been great. It just is not something that I will repurchase by any means. And I just dropped my eyeliner. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm just a hot mess this morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on my eyeliner from MAC in Teddy. One of the things that I really like about this Bare Minerals palette as well is you can use the shadows and the blushes are so highly pigmented. Let me show you real quick. You could easily use these two darker colors, this like brownish and that purple down there, with just an angle brush and do your eyeliner with it. I've done that before and it looks really good. So the one thing I like is that if you are going somewhere, like for the holidays or something, or if you're traveling for work, this palette is really all you need. And then a lip gloss, mascara, eyeliner. You don't even have to bring eyeliner, and it's like, you're set to go. All right, I'm gonna do my brows in NYX. I love those kind of palettes. I find it really hard, honestly, to find palettes where it has everything, especially for fair skin, that I'll use everything in it. So I was really happy to find this because even the warmer tones in here, I've tried them, I've played with them, really look good on my skin tone. So I will be using every single thing in here, which I feel like then I'm not like wasting anything, which is really nice. Because a lot of times when I buy a palette, there's like 5 or 6 colors that I never touch, and I feel like it's such a waste. I think in the Sultry palette that was so pretty, there was about 5 of them that I never used. It was such a gorgeous palette, but I'd rather just get the single shadows for the ones that I did like. So actually, speaking of that, I ordered a magnetic palette for the first time, and I will link the one that I ordered down below. If there are like single shadows from different companies that you really like they're your absolute favorite, I'd love for you to share in the comments because I want to start building my own palette with single shades. Right now I just have the magnetic palette, so it doesn't have anything in it, but I would love to know like your go-to like single eyeshadows. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and just curl my lashes as normal. It even sits into this line on the side of my mouth, which isn't as deep as my forehead line. It just, like I said, in about an hour or two, when I go to look again, like I did when I wore this for several days, I was just like, no. Just, it's not something that I'd repurchase. And like I said, it might sit beautifully on your skin. It is very lightweight, which I do like. But I don't care for how it makes my skin look. I also felt like throughout the day, like you could just see like the imperfections in my skin. Not so much my cheeks, but really just anywhere where you have, you know, your skin's not perfectly smooth. I did try setting it with powder. I didn't like it that way either. I felt like it was just kind of adding to the accentuating of lines mess. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm using the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara. I did a Mascara Madness series on this, so I will link that down below if you have not seen that video on this mascara. I just go ahead and just do 2 coats. There you go. All right, and then I'm just gonna end the look with, this is like my current fave lip gloss on top of, I still love the NYX Butter Glosses. I use those all the time too. But I just love the smell of this. It's like a minty cupcake smell, and the color is just so pretty. I need to try some more colors of this. If you have any of these Maybelline lifter glosses, this is in the shade Topaz. I'd love to know what colors you have that you really like. All right, and that is the finished look. So, like I said, if you're looking for something that's very lightweight, that doesn't feel like it's on your skin at all, I like that about this, but I don't like the way it sits on my skin. Like already, just the way it's looking up here, I mean, I haven't even had it on for, what, it's under 12 minutes now. And I'm not really caring for how it's sitting on my face at all. Like my cheeks look fine, but anywhere you have like lines or imperfections, it's not sitting well on my skin. So I'd love to know if you have tried this, if you like it, if it works for your skin type, if you've applied it a different way that works better, anything. But to be honest with you, this is a no-go for me, which is really sad because I really like the Ordinary products. So I thank you so much for watching. I hope you will hit the like button and subscribe before leaving. Bye guys.